Hey guys, I'm Joanna.
And I'm Joel.
And every month, our writing team at Studio 88, we produce and create educational resources, articles, materials for anybody looking to learn more about all things digital marketing.
And this month, we thought it'd be a cool idea to discuss all things ground marketing. Is it still relevant today with things like the pandemic going on as the world's shutting down? Does ground marketing still work?
We decided it would be a lot of fun to put some human faces behind kind of this project, and we went around and did our own ground marketing project and interviewed some local dentists and the one and only Michael Arias, who is the godfather of guerrilla marketing.
He's the man.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
You gotta check this stuff out. We had a ton of fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Well, Michael, it's been way too long. Thank you for taking time to chat with us today about all things ground marketing in the middle of kind of a pandemic world. So we thought since ground marketing is your thing, we definitely wanted to get your expertise and value added into this conversation. What made you want to get into dental marketing and really pursue ground marketing, kind of like the Cliff Notes version?
It's interesting because I kind of came from a background in nutrition and personal training. And so one of my clients was like a consultant type of person, right? In conversation, he brought up to me the scenario of needing new people, new patients into the practice that he was consulting in, one of them. And man, it was a lot harder than I thought. A lot harder. When you're trying a lot of things like at once, like you're like, okay, I got to do this. I got to try and do that. I got to go to this salon. I got to go to this gym and all that stuff. Right. And so that happened the first couple hours. And then after that, I just decided to really sit down, hone in, focus, and be like, okay, let me go to one gym. And I was like, let me figure this out, how I'm going to go in there and make them interested in me.
You mentioned committing. Do you feel like in this environment with like things shutting back down, pandemics coming back in full swing, do you feel like it's harder for people to like make a, concise decision on how to attack ground marketing and commit to that plan?
I mean, when it started, yeah, you got to be on the DL. Like we still tried to figure stuff out and some stuff worked, but more stuff didn't work.
Thank you so much.
I feel like I'm so much harder than you saw 3 weeks out. So
That's awesome.
A girl. Yeah, so we have a boy, a 21-month-old boy, and now a little girl. So my name is Nicole Johnson. I'm a pediatric dentist, and we opened on March 15th here in Columbus, Ohio, specifically in the Upper Arlington area.
So where are we with ground marketing? Does it still work? Have you found that you have techniques that you've used, like pre-COVID, post-COVID that are working for you?
Actually, I think there is still a place for ground marketing. I don't know if it's necessarily, mailers, that type of what I would maybe call old school type of marketing. But there is a place for definitely going in personally and introducing yourself. And, for instance, we, did like a couple miles radius, and we dropped off referral pads and little bun cakes or cookies or donuts or something, just to kind of introduce ourselves in the community. But also we also did a couple of things with the local daycares where we dropped off little goodie bags that had a toothbrush, a little magnet that kind of outlines common dental trauma and how parents can manage it, and our phone number where they can rapidly reach us. That actually had a pretty big impact.
So there's multiple touches along the way. It just creates such great brand awareness too. Yes. Because every time they see, the parent sees the water bottle and they're like, oh, little one's pedo. Maybe I should,
Hopefully they're not getting sick of me. but I think it's possible. So
something that has blossomed was like the crave just for interaction, people to people, just to see that.
One part of that is because we're hardwired for human connection,
Mm-hmm.
and there's no other way to say it. And we're not hardwired, and we do not find joy and fulfillment from feeling or being isolated for long periods of time, and when you're not in person, it can start to feel really isolating. Thank you for being a part of the Studio 88 ground marketing project. How has that been working for you since COVID? I think that's really the biggest conversation, because I know all dentists are different, all practices are different. And so what have you been doing in your community to build relationships?
I love meeting people, and even if it's on a plane going somewhere or just being out to dinner, or I just like hearing people's stories. And when you make a connection, I feel like that's that's my grassroots marketing, just talking to people and kind of seeing what they're about, and then just basically saying, I'm a dentist here in Dublin too, we're all in this together, and then people gravitate towards each other.
Right.
Right now we're all human, we're all in this space of kind of unknown, but we're doing this together. Like, how do we pick each other up? How do we help each other? Whether it's across the world or here, we're all people, and so it stems from the same thing. And when you can connect with other people that feel the same way, it connects and spreads such a positivity and help all over. That's why I do what I do.
I do have to ask, like, with Studio 88 being like a digital marketing company, are there any ways like you see like ground marketing and digital marketing complementing each other?
No. Ground marketing all the way, digital marketing negatives.
That's awesome.
No, 100%, guys. Like, don't ever remember, like, ground marketing is just like, I guess, like an arm or a tool, right, of the body or the machine or whatever. It's not the whole thing. Everybody will check you out if they meet you in person, right?
It's building that reputation in the community, so that when people hear about you, they're going to research you. They might say, oh, I heard about you. Oh, I saw your sign because I shop at Kroger. Or I heard about you through my Facebook Moms group. Or I saw you at a local event. But they're still going to go and look you up online. And you better have that part too. So you can't just have part of it.
Yeah.
I don't think if you have a great website and you show up on Google, but they've never heard of you otherwise, and it's in an area like this, family-based, that's a little suspect. If they hear about you in the community and stuff, you go and you got stock photos and all the the bad websites that you don't like, and it looks like it's from 1999 or something, some website that doesn't have any of that genuine stuff. I think they have to complement each other, or it just it looks weird.
Your website is your practice, right? So investing in that is huge. That is your practice online. That is your home. That is where people are going to be like, let me see what they're all about, right? So it has to speak just as much as your real in-person touch practice does.
Well, listen, Michael, thank you for just taking the time to be with us today. You are a rock star friend to the entire dental profession. Everybody loves you, and a personal friend to us at Studio 88. If people want to hear more about you and learn more about what you do, how can they get in touch with you, follow you? What's the best place to do that?
Yeah, they can definitely hear a lot about me on the Dental Marketer podcast. You can find that wherever you guys listen to podcasts, or go on to thedentalmarketer.org. That's our website, and you can find us there. Or if you want, just Google ground marketing and you can find us there too as well.
Yeah, it's such a pleasure. Just Google ground marketing, I'll pop up. That's awesome. I love that.
That's nice. Cool. That's some nice SEO there.
Yeah, for sure.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Thank you so much. Stay safe and have fun.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Thanks again.
All right, thank you guys for having me.
Bye.
Bye.